Devin Haney defends his WBC title via unanimous decision. Before we break down the fight, like and subscribe, we'd really appreciate it. So round one, Devin Haney goes out very strong, looking for an early KO, it seems like. Diaz throws only 8 punches. I think Haney threw close to 100 punches. The reach difference was on point. But Sergio Mora, for the first time in my life, he says something very sensible and something that came to fruition throughout the fight. He says that Diaz is not going to do much for the first 3 rounds and he's going to come off strong round 4 and on. Haney, round 2, very similar to round 1. I know Diaz did a bit better, but it was still a clear Haney round. Then round 3 was the first swing round of the fight. I saw a few people saying it was a shutout for Haney. That's not what I saw. Most of the punches that Haney was throwing at Diaz were caught on the gloves. Round 3 was the first swing round of the fight, but I still thought Haney won that round. So going into round 4, Haney's up 3-0. Round 4 commences. Diaz hurts Haney. He goes in, tries to go for the finish. Obviously, Haney's still fresh, still young. He can't finish him off. Then Diaz takes his foot off the gas for rounds 5 and 6. Round 7, Diaz comes back very strong again. Round 8, I thought was a good rebound round for Haney. Round 9, I thought Diaz did good again. He hurt Haney again. What I'm seeing, because Haney, he got hurt by Jorge Linares. So I know Jorge Linares has power and speed, but he's like 37, 38 years old right now. He got hurt several times in the first 9 rounds by Joseph Diaz. Joseph Diaz is a guy who should still be at featherweight. He's only 5'6", 64-inch reach. That was his 35th fight. He's only had 15 knockouts in 35 fights. So going to round 10, I have Haney up 6 rounds to 3. Round 10, I thought Haney won that round. It was good work from both sides, but then Haney landed a left hook that hurt Diaz in round 10, and he went on with huge combos, trying to finish him off. Round 11, another close round. I thought Diaz did the better work. Most of the shots Haney was throwing was being blocked on the gloves. At points, the commentary team, Haney would miss a shot and Diaz would land, and they were like, oh, good right hand to the ribs by Haney. When it was Diaz that would land a straight left hand to the stomach. Then round 12, Diaz hurts Haney bad early. For the first minute and a half, he was wailing on Haney. Haney was clearly hurt, but then he punches himself out. In my heart, I was saying, what are we seeing? Chavez versus Medrick Taylor? Repeat? It seemed like that. But Devin Haney fights back well, shows heart. But I thought Diaz won around 12. So my scorecard was 7 rounds to 5, where it could be anywhere between 7 rounds to 5. Actually, it could be anywhere between, because there were 3 swing rounds in my opinion. It could be anywhere between 9 rounds to 3 Haney to a draw, 6 rounds to 6. So obviously the right winner won. The judges had it. 2 judges had it 9 rounds to 3. 1 judge had it 8 rounds to 4. So there was no robbery. There was none of that. It was fair judging. Diaz did not protest the decision. He clapped for Haney. But I thought the fight was closer than what the commentary team was saying. And a lot of people were noticing. Most of the shots were coming on the gloves of Diaz. This fight proved me wrong. I thought Haney would win every round. And I thought Haney is the most talented fighter at lightweight. I take that back now. I don't think he beats Lomachenko. I don't think he beats George Kambosos. I don't think he beats Gervonta Davis. I don't think he beats Teofimo Lopez. I think him and Ryan Garcia are on the same level. And those 4 guys are a level higher than him, in my opinion. I think Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney, that's a good fight, 50-50 fight. They should get it on. They're both on DAZN. But I think Tank, Teofimo, Loma, and Kambosos stop Haney. I don't think he's durable enough. And like Sergio Mora says, Haney is very sharp and dangerous the first 3 rounds, then he starts to wear down. And that's exactly what happened. I thought Haney won the first 3 rounds. If the first 3 rounds were a fight, Haney won that fight. But if the last 9 rounds were a fight, Diaz won that fight for me. Diaz picked off 5 of the last 9 rounds, but Haney just did so much work early in the fight. So I don't want to make this video too long. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Like and subscribe, enjoy the video. Sadiq Boxing out.